Hey guys! So in this video I'm talking about the e.l.f. Mad for Matte palette. It's $10 and I do two different looks in the video. I do a more natural look and I do kind of a more nighttime smoky eye, and the shimmers are from a Morphe palette. And if you'd like to see how I did this, then keep on watching. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to prime my eyes, and I'm using the Stay Don't Stray primer by Benefit. It's just, you can also use concealer for this. I mean, it's essentially the same kind of consistency. It just helps your eyeshadow stay on longer and helps not have creasing, which is super annoying. And I just use my finger to blend that in. It's fine. So mainly what I'm going to be talking about today is the e.l.f. Mad for Matte palette, and it looks like this. Let's see. Yeah. And I love this thing. It's $10. I got mine at Target, and it is, I mean, it's clearly very well loved. I actually used this brown shade to fill in my eyebrows today, and I'm going to do kind of two different looks. I'm going to do one that's more natural, like daytime, and then go a little extra and take it nighttime by darkening up the outer corners. So first thing, I'm just going to take blending brush, and I'm going to go in this shade right here, and I'm going to add that into my crease, and I'm just going to blend. And don't worry if you go like out here too far, because you can always take your concealer and make that sharp again. So also, it's makeup, like it washes off, so don't stress. So I'm just going back, doing the same thing on the other eye, just deepening up my crease to add some definition. So I don't know, maybe you've heard of like contouring your face. This is essentially doing that for your eyes. You can tell like huge difference already. I think on this side I may have had another color left over on the brush. Alright, so in my opinion that's pretty sufficient. So now I'm going to go in with this kind of like orangier shade here. Orangey shade. And I'm just going to like go back over the same area. And this is just helping to define that even more. So this part especially is important for those of us that have kind of like hooded eyes. So you want to, because if you only put your shadow on your lid, you're not going to see any of it. You're going to miss all that hard work. So if you bring it up and blend it up past your crease, then that's going to lift your eyes up and it's going to make you look more awake. All right. So I'm taking the same brush this whole time. I am obsessed with this brush. I think I may have got it from Marshall's. It's the brand Boho. I don't know. I can see if I can find it and link it in the description box. But it's just kind of one of those random finds at Marshall's, TJ Maxx, you know. But it's essentially just fluffy blending brush. So I'm going into this brown shade here, the one that I said that I did my eyebrows with, and just ever so slightly adding some more definition to the outer corners. It doesn't need to be too heavy because obviously this is our more like neutral look. Okay. So now I'm going to take this brush. I think I actually got it as a part of a palette. But see how it has, it's very flat. And it's like a packing brush. So I'm going to take this lighter, more neutral color here, and I'm going to put that on my lids. And you really, especially if you have hooded eyes, you want to keep the lightest color that you use, especially if you're trying to do like a daytime look. You want to keep the lightest color that you use. See, when I open my eyes, this is what you see, and then you see above the crease. So you can have this, you know, like darker faded out area up here, but then you want to have a lighter color, or if you're using any shimmers, you really want to try and keep it right here on the lid, and that keeps your eyes looking wider, rather than more like sunk in. I don't know. Also not a makeup artist, so I don't know like all the terminology. Okay, and then I'm going to take this really light shade here, and just using another small fluffy brush, I'm going to put that in my inner corner to brighten that up. I'm also going to take it, that same color, put it right here underneath my brow bone, highlight that. Okay. And then I'm going to take this flat brush. Let's see if flat brush here. I'm going to take that under my eyes, and I'm gonna take that orangey shade that we use second on our crease, and I'm just gonna dab into it a little bit, and then I'm gonna take it and just not in my waterline, but kind of right on my lash line, and so that kind of adds more dimension. And so it's not just a whole bunch on the top and nothing on the bottom. I don't know, for me, when I do the lower lash line, bam, there it is. I love it. Alright. So for a daytime look, that's pretty good for me for eyeshadow. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do some liner, and then I will come back and do some more for like a smokier look. All right, so I threw some liner on real quick, nothing like too extreme, and I use the Too Faced sketch marker just in black. And I really like this one. I it's a felt tip, and I just kind of use it on its side and create little like baby wings. Yeah, I really like this one. All right, so creating more of like a nighttime look with this. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna use that same fluffy blending brush that we went in with before. And I'm gonna go into this black down here and just lightly tap into it. Don't wanna use a ton. And I'm gonna put that out here in the outer corner. All right. Now, because we don't want any harsh lines, I'm going to take this it's the difference between this one, how it's more tapered, not tapered. I don't know, it's just kind of like straight, but it's still fluffy. Whereas this one, sorry guys, it's dirty, I use it. It kind of has more, it's more fluffy. It's my scientific term there. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna take this orange shade yet again, and blend that up so that we don't have any harsh lines. Because the last thing you want is it to look like you just stamped your eyeshadow on. I want it to look, I mean, obviously it's not natural, because this isn't naturally occurring. But we want it to look blended. And if you're feeling real extra, you can always go in with like a shimmer shade. Some that I really like, and I can talk about this palette more later. This is by Morphe. This is their 30, I don't know, I'll have to link it down below, but it's all shimmer shades, which I'm just like, oh my gosh. Like, do you see? Like, I like this palette a lot. 30 shades, $22. Like, I'm all about that. So I'm gonna be a little bit extra, and I'm gonna take that same packing brush we used before, and I'm gonna go with kind of like a pinkier gold shade. I'm just gonna put that right here. So usually, if I was doing this normally, I would wait until I was totally done with my eyeshadow to do my liner. But I kind of wanted to break it up as two separate looks. So that's why we're doing like this. And this shade's cool. It's kind of like a pinky gold, like duochrome. So like you look one way, you see it one color. One way you see it a different color. Okay. And I'm gonna take, so the shade that I just used, this one here. So it's kind of got a little bit of a like duochrome kind of shift to it. And now I'm gonna take this lightest shade here, and the same inner corner fluffy brush I used before. And I'm going to use that to brighten up my inner corners. Woo! All right, good with that. And I'll try and link that down below. And I'm just gonna take this and touch my eyeliner back up. Okay. And then, let's try one more thing. So I'm gonna go back in with this flat brush again. And I'm gonna go in with this dark shade. And I'm going to go back and smoke this some more. Smoke this out. And if you get some fallout, that's okay. Not a big deal. Okay. I'm gonna take a little bit more of the black and keep smoking. Yeah, that's good. Again, like I'm not going in very heavy-handed at all. So like when I'm taking my brush in, it's literally just boop. That's all I'm doing. Because this is $10, but I love it so much because it is very pigmented and these shadows are very easy to blend. So you don't have to get a lot of the shadow on your brush at all. Okay, so all you have to do if you got so you can see I have a little, some drops right there. All you have to do, take a big fluffy brush. This is also from e.l.f. and it's like $3. And this is gone. Okay. So I'm gonna put on some mascara. I'm gonna go with the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. Just gonna pop that on real quick. Please don't mind my face. We all do it. Do what has to be done. Another thing you can do, so my bottom lashes look a little spidery, so I'm just gonna take a little spoolie and run that through those lashes, and I'll take away some of that spideriness. All right, so that is the finished eye look. If you have any questions, please leave a comment down below. Also, if you have other eye looks that you'd want to see, or things that you want me to try, or maybe you want to see like how I do my eyebrows or foundation, stuff like that, leave me a comment down below and I will definitely do that.